talking about a lot of things here today, but the basis of everything that we're talking about, ever, is about you as an extension of source energy, your work here in this physical body, exploring and expanding, and most important of all, the joy that you are able to discover and align with in this process. Because not one of you said, I'll go forth and fix something that's broken. I'll go forth and put this world back on track. I'll go forth and make a name for myself. I'll go forth and everyone will follow me into the place of perfection. Not one of you said anything like that. Instead, you said, I'm a creator, and I have the wind of creation at my back, and Source adores me and is flowing to me and through me. And I have the ability and the right to choose from among everything I see, those things that I would like to flow my creative attention toward. And when I do, in resonance with the source within me, that energy will flow to me and through me for the fulfillment of my desires. And the world will expand as a result of my focus here. That's really what you said. You didn't say, I'll decide who's right on this issue, and I'll join them against them. You did not say, I will sift through all of the data, I will put the results of life in piles, and I will acknowledge that is a good pile and that is a bad pile. That pile is right and that pile is wrong. Not one of you said, I'll use the wrong pile to push against, because you knew if you pushed against what you considered to be wrong, that you wouldn't push it away. You wouldn't exclude it from your experience. You knew that you were moving into a universe, into a physical time-space reality that was based upon law of attraction. You knew there was only inclusion, and you knew that whatever you give your attention to, you begin vibrating about. You said, I'll go forth and I'll choose, and once I choose what I prefer, I will give my undivided attention to it. I will resonate with my preferences, but I will not condemn the things that I do not want, because in this universe it is based upon attraction. When you say no to something, it's like saying yes to it. Come to me, this thing I do not want, and present yourself to me in all manner of ways so that I can get bigger and stronger and louder in pushing against you until finally I have depleted my resources, because I am disallowing the true power of my being, which is the resonance that you find from Source, which always comes on the wings of appreciation. It always comes on the wings of love. It always comes on the wings of empowerment and self-determination, you see. So, you've come into this physical body with powerful reason, but the reason is not what humans think it is. The reason is not because you've got to fix something or prove something. The reason is because this is the potential for joyous life experience, and you are source energy beings who reside in love, and you've come forth to have lovely life experiences, you see. And it's important to know that you don't have to wait for everybody else or anybody else to figure this out before you begin living in resonance with who you are. But it is important that you figure out that how you feel matters, and that how you feel is your emotional guidance system that lets you know how much of Source you are allowing to flow to you and through you in this moment, or how depleted you are. We're eager to talk with you about anything that matters to you. Don't worry about us. We will wedge our message in the crack. Together, it is our expectation that you will find greater resonance with who you are as a result of playing with us here today. Because the words that we speak are coming from the core of that which is you. Something that's known very clearly on a vibrational level. And the whole point of this gathering is to help what is vibrational become more obvious to you. You are such good translators of vibration, you don't even know you're doing it. Most humans don't accept, they don't know, they don't think about the fact that you are vibrational in nature. So instead of having your finger on the pulse of the creation as it's happening, which is feeling it as it is unfolding, instead, you wait until it has unfolded dramatically enough that you can see it, or hear it or smell it or taste it or touch it, and then you turn your attention to it. But by then, there's a lot of momentum going. And so this gathering is going to be primarily focused upon these factors. You are vibration, whether you know that you are or not. And you have the ability to understand your vibrational nature with far less effort than it takes to learn QuickBooks on your computer. You have the ability to understand your vibrational nature. And when you do, when you understand it and begin focusing deliberately with an ear to the ground of how that focus resonates with who you really are, now you're back on your track, and now life will begin unfolding in a way that is truly satisfying to you. You are the creator of your own reality. No one else is. But sometimes you create your own reality by default because you don't know how it is that you're creating it. You think that your words are the basis of your creation, or your behavior or action. And while sometimes your words are inspired from that greater alignment and power, and sometimes your behavior is inspired from that greater alignment or power, often you're out there sort of on the raw and ragged edge, offering your words or offering your behavior with a vibration within you that is contradictory to your own desire. So you are often creating things that you do not want. And it's why you have fashioned so many really amazing stories about how things come or don't come to you. We want you to leave here knowing that there's only one reason that things come or don't come to you. It's the vibration that you are offering. So today we want to help you to sort out your own vibrational patterns, to understand why you're offering vibrations in the way you do, to understand that law of attraction is a powerful law that is the engine of everything that is, and that law of attraction is always bringing more of that which is likened to itself unto it. So when you get a little thought going and you maintain it for a little while, that thought picks up speed. And the more speed it picks up, the more powerful it is. Until eventually you could choose a thought of despair, or a thought of something unwanted, a thought of hatred, or a thought of defense. You could get one of those thoughts going within you that could be so active and therefore have so much momentum that it could actually interfere with the well-being of source that is flowing to you at all times. And when that happens, that's when you start questioning, isn't anybody looking out for me? Am I unworthy? But when you understand your vibrational nature and you feel for resonance with the source within you, and you catch your thoughts in the early subtle stages before the momentum of them is so strong, and you get so that you're directing your thoughts in powerful ways, you'll begin to feel as if you are worthy beyond your ability to describe it, because all of the forces of the universe, seen and unseen, are backing you up in your absence of resistance and yielding to you the path of least resistance that leads you to anything and everything that you desire. You could sit in your home on one side of the world in this alignment of energy, feeling your well-being and feeling love for mankind. And you could focus upon a situation in another part of the world, not in blame, not in struggle, not in worry, not in doubt, not in hatred, but in sheer and genuine appreciation for your fellow humans, wanting them to eat also, wanting them to live life well also. And in your alignment and focus, you could affect an outcome without traveling to that place, without sending your dollars, with the power of your deliberate focus, because you are the creator of your reality. And anything that you give your attention to is part of your reality. So we are eager to move forward. We want to hear from you. We want to talk about the things that are important to you. We want you to know that there is nothing that is off limits here. Everything is appropriate. You will notice a wonderful unfolding as one thing leads to another. You will also notice that sometimes a person will articulate what's on your mind even better than you will. So relax in your expectation that the things that are important to you will be addressed here today. And most important from our point of view is that you will leave this gathering with just a little bit of attention here. You will leave this gathering understanding who you really are. It's like collectively we will push the reset button. You'll be set back to your default position of loving yourself and of knowing that well-being is available to you if you will allow it. We've enjoyed this interaction immensely. It is exhilarating to us. And exhilaration is not a big enough word. Satisfaction is not a big enough word. It is pleasing is not a big enough word. It is life-giving. That's a big enough word. It is life-giving to us to visit with you in this format and feel the resonance that you are discovering from the conversations that we are having. We want to remind you that the desire that you hold as you point yourself in the direction of this gathering is a very powerful energy that actually is the momentum of the wave that we were talking about earlier. Your desire that you were born with and your desire that you've goosed up through your interaction here in this life experience has created a very powerful current, a wave that is relentless, that will just keep coming and coming and coming. So there's no urgency ever. It's not like you're ever going to have any long-standing opportunity to miss this boat, to miss this wave. It is a certain thing. We can say to you, especially to those of you who are gathered here today, that the desire that you have held for a long time and the current that has amassed as a result of that and the willingness to participate and allow your thoughts to be guided and influenced a bit by us and your subsequent willingness to guide your own thoughts based upon how you feel. The new seed that was not planted within you today, but we felt it come into a stronger position, so it's blossoming in a stronger way, and you're going to feel the evidence of it as you're moving through your days in the immediate days to follow. You are in a place, and we can say this bluntly and with certainty, you are in a place of understanding the importance of the way you feel like you have never felt it before. And you are a body of people who understand it like no body of people on the planet have understood it before. In other words, you now get it. We felt you get it. We knew you get it. We were there when you got it. We reveled when you got it. We are milking the fact that you did get it. We are exhilarated that you got it. We are renewed because you got it. You now understand the importance of the way you feel. And you now understand that everything in your world and all of your physical senses are all about your ability to define in visceral, literal, physical ways what life really is. It's a feeling experience because it's a vibrational experience. So you've done something that most never do. You have moved your experience from thinking into feeling, which means from thought into vibration. Now, thought is vibration, but you are now doing it in a way that is more refined. It will be easier for you than it has ever been before. You don't know it, but you've taken a quantum leap forward. You're not really understanding it yet because the 30 days haven't passed. You're not really getting what we're getting or what you helped us get because you have not been residing on that high-flying disc long enough for you to really understand the magnitude of what has taken place here. But it is our promise to you, if you will go to bed tonight and say, in the morning I'm going to wake up and it's going to be a fresh start, and while I slept the momentum has stopped and I can start the momentum any way I want to, and I choose to start it in this attitude of appreciation. And you do it and you might not make it far into the day, but the next day you do it again and you might not make it far into the day, but you do it and you do it and you do it and you do it and you do it. It is our promise to you that within 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 or 70 or 80 or 90 days, you will be standing in the place of knowing what we know. And the reason we know it is because we went over there. You're still over here, but we went over here. We have stepped into what you want to call your future experience, and we've felt the full resonance of it. And because we can feel the momentum of the energy that has taken place in each and every one of you, we can predict unequivocally, without error, what's going to happen in your experience. We've been there, you see.